So these are the very useful information regarding CET. Okay, so CET 60 marks paper, 60 minutes. Therefore, you have 1 minute to solve one problem. But remember, every problem cannot be solved in 1 minute, and every problem even don't need 1 minute. So why you need CET coaching? So already everybody will study state syllabus. This syllabus is the same as a CET. State syllabus and CET syllabus are same. Why you need to take coaching means here you need to transform yourself from state to CET. So that's why the coachings are important. So in 60 minutes, how to attempt 60 questions? So some questions may be asked from those 4 options itself. Immediately you can take out 3 options out and you can say definitely this one will be the correct answer. By looking at the answer itself, you can say, therefore you can save the time in this shortcut methods. Or no, I don't say this as a shortcut methods, it's a time saving methods. Okay, so time is a very, very important aspect in CET. In CET, 16 different patterns of question paper will be there. Question papers will be same, but pattern A1, A2, A3, A4 up to D4. So you may get a paper where the question number 1 to 10 is a very difficult one, or you may get something like question number 10 to 20 is a difficult. I don't say difficult, okay, sorry, it's a lengthier one. So you may get any paper, but the paper pattern will not decide your marks. So for that, you need to follow the instructions I am giving. So in CET, what you need to do? So you need to look at the question number 1. If you have already seen the questions like that, and you are perfect, you can solve that problem within 1 minute, then only you need to attempt those questions in first round. Otherwise, you know the solution, but you need to approach in a different manner. You may know the solution, but you need to approach in the different manner. It's not a familiar manner. Then you need to leave that question in the first round. In the first round, you need to take the question with 100% assurance that you can solve it in 1 minute. You're already familiar with that questions. Then that kind of question should be considered in the first round. Therefore, within 25 minutes, you need to touch up to question number 60. And you may have attempted 20 to 25 questions in first round. 25 minutes, 25 questions, very easy questions. And remember one more thing, CET toppers will not score 60 out of 60, or even PCMB, so 240, even PCM 180, so hardly, so sometimes they may score 180, but hardly 180 will be the highest score. It will be around 160 to 165. So you need not to be all answer for all 60 questions. Why I'm saying this means, immediately by looking at the question paper, so first 5 questions may be very lengthier for you. So already I have skipped 5 questions. So what may be my marks? So how to score? No need to worry. 45 is a good score. 55 is a best score. Okay. So you need to think like this. So all these knowledges you should have regarding the CET. So 60 marks, 60 minutes. Therefore, in first round, 25 minutes. So around you have solved 25 questions. Okay. I may assume 25 questions. Second round, you need to consider those problems which you can do, but it may take around 1.5 minutes or 1 minute 40 seconds like this. So you know the solution for that, but it may be a bit lengthier. Even in second round, very lengthier question should not be considered in the second round also. Therefore, in second round, you need to consider 20 more minutes. You need to consider 20 more minutes. In those 20 more minutes, you imagine you have solved up to 10 to 15 questions only. Okay, no problem. already you are in the 25 range. So in next 20 minutes, so up to 45 minutes, you have already covered 35 questions. 35 questions, 35 to 40. Okay, 35 to 40. Next 15 minutes, take the questions you are not familiar, or you can do. Okay, so you can do, but time consuming. You assume you have solved only 8 questions. Okay, so that is I'm taking 2 minutes per problem here. So you have moved into 48. 48 is a very good score in mathematics, even in all subjects. But if you are approaching 50 to 55, that's excellent. That's excellent. No problem. But here I'm considering only in last level, you have only considered 8 questions in 15 minutes. No problem. Already you have approached 48. So it's a good score. Okay. So this is the difference between state and CET. In state, definitely we are attempting for 100 out of 100. But in CET, not necessarily you should get those. So, and even sometimes the paper may be difficult. Okay. So difficult means not in the manner of the questions are not easily answered. It may be time consuming. It will be time consuming for every student, not only for you. Okay, because in some year, 50 marks will be highest. So the paper may be lengthy. In CET, again and again, I'm explaining, you know the solution or don't know the solution, that is not important. You can solve the problem or cannot solve the problem in a very effective time is a very important aspect. Okay, so very best example is 2020 CET paper. 2020 CET paper was a very easy paper, but it was lengthy. It was lengthy. Okay, no. So I'm coming to that part. Okay, wait, I'm coming to that part. So here so paper will be difficult for everyone. Paper will be difficult for everyone. So after last 4 to 5 minutes, you should not leave any question. Last 4 to 5 minutes, you should not leave any question. And you need to mark blindly. But I say, don't mark it as blindly. So in CET, you don't have negative marks. Up to 2011, negative marking was there, minus 0.25. Every wrong answer consumes your 1/4 of the marks. So if correct answer gives 1 marks, wrong answers were subtracting 0.25. But from 2012, no negative marking in CET. Negative marking is not there. So how to mark those options? Suppose 10 questions are left. Okay, 10 questions are left in last 3 minutes. You cannot solve anything. So you should immediately calculate, or you should approximately calculate. Already you have attempted 50 questions. So there you may have a lot of A, B, D, lot of A, B, D. In those 50 questions, you have answered A, B, D. Then if you are taking blind option, then go for C. Because I don't say exactly 15 questions will be distributed as ABC. I don't say. But almost nearer to this 15 are distributed in ABCD options. Out of 60 questions, 15 may be A, 15 may be B, 15 may be C, 15 may be D. Therefore, you should calculate this. And you should be take chance here. Okay. So, and eliminating the options also, I will show how to eliminate the options also. Okay. So I hope this brief introductory about CET examination is enough for today, because we need to solve some problems also, because I think you are very curious to solve the CET problems. Many students enjoy CET problems rather than state, because for state syllabus, some particular methods are mentioned. So you cannot leave those methods, and you can be, sometimes 5-mark question can be answered in a step or 2 steps. But in state, you cannot do that, because the scheme of evaluation will be there. But in case of a CET, those talents always accepted. So how fast you can solve, how accurate you can solve, that much you will go further. Okay. So let me consider few questions from 2020 CET. Okay. And students who don't know integration differentiation, don't worry. Today I am taking some sample examples, but Next class onwards, I will be starting the concepts like relations and functions, sets, and trigonometric functions itself. Okay. So this is a 2020. All first 10 to 12 questions. All questions are from 2020 CET recent examination. Okay. So the question is the value of sine square of 51 degree plus sine square of 39 degree. And remember one more thing, in CET, always I will give 1 minute minimum to solve the problem. Immediately I will not solve the problem, because you should try to solve the problem. Then you will be remember which method is very easier. So I approach like this, but sir has solved like this, so this is the best method. Or sometimes, so yeah, I solved some brilliant methods rather than sir is solving like this, but I can solve in a very different and very easiest method. So then also your confidence may be boosted. Okay, I don't say I'm perfect, I can solve every problem in a very easy manner. So students are different, so you may also solve the problems in a very quick, easy manner. So question number 29, it was some pattern like it was a C1. I don't remember it exactly. So it's a question number 29 of that paper. So it may be different from version to version, but it's a question. The value of sine square of 51 degree plus sine square of 39 degree. You can comment your answers. Yes, very good. Very good. So it is option D. It is option D. I think still it is 30 seconds only, but students started the answer from 10 seconds. So I hope it's a very easy question. It's a very easy question. Hardly it takes 10 seconds. So sine square of 51. So one thing you know that cos of 90 minus theta. So if you want a detailed explanation, that's why I'm writing cos of 90 minus theta is sine theta, or sine of 90 minus theta. Sine of 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta. You can use any of these two results. You can use any of these two results. So here I will consider sine square of 39 as, so sine 39, if you have sine 39, it will be cos of 90 minus 39, cos of 90 minus 39, which is equals to, it will be equals to cos 51. So sine square of 39 is equals to cos square of 51. Therefore, sine square of 51 plus cos square of 51 definitely is equals to 1. It's a trigonometric identity. It's a trigonometric identity. So let me move into next question. This is also a question of 2020, CET 2020. So your time is up. Nobody answered for this. So this is why CET is different from state syllabus. So I will explain a method to solve this problem within 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds. Actually, if you move into traditional method like tan A plus cot A is equals to 2. Tan A plus cot A is equals to 2. You have asked with raised to 4. So first of all, you need to square on both sides. First of all, you need to square on both sides or its whole square. Its whole square will give you, its whole square will give you tan raised to 4a plus cot raised to 4a plus some terms. Okay, but it may consume lot of time. So here they have mentioned tan a plus cot a is equals to 2. Search a value for a. I will give a is equals to 45 degree. I will substitute a is equals to 45 degree. If I substitute a is equals to 45 degree, whether tan a plus cot a is equals to 2? Yes. Tan 45 is 1. Cot 45 is also 1. So tan 45 plus cos 45 will give you 2. Again, substitute a is equals to 45 here. A is equals to 45. So it will be 1 raised to 4 plus 1 raised to 4 is equals to 2. Therefore, option D. Option D will be correct. This is a question of 2020 CET. 2020 CET. You can solve it in a very easy and faster method. Next problem. So this is also a question from 2020 CET. It's a problem from limits. Okay, so 1 minute is over. Now, I have not explained the theory in detail, okay? While explaining the theory, I will explain all these concepts for this problem. If you substitute x is equals to 0, x tends to 0, it is a 0 by 0 form. It is 0 by 0 form, indeterminate form. For these indeterminate forms, how to evaluate the limits? You need to differentiate numerator and denominator separately. Then you need to apply 0 by 0. This is L'Hospital rule. Shortcut we use for finding the limits of 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form or infinity by infinity form. So now if I differentiate tan x, it will be sec square x. If I differentiate the denominator separately, okay, not u by v rule. You should not apply u by v rule. U by rule, no need to use u by v rule. But you need to differentiate numerator separately, denominator separately. 1 divided by 2 into square root of 2x plus 4 into 2 into 2. So 2 and 2 get cancels and this minus 2 derivative will be 0. Okay. So now I can write this as square root of 2x plus 4. Square root of 2x plus 4 into sec square of x. Now if I apply x tends to 0, x tends to 0 will be, so this is 1 square. This is 2 into 0 plus 4, 2. So 2 into 1, it becomes 2. The answer will be option D. So L'Hospital rule, while explaining the concepts of limit, I will explain this L'Hospital rule in detail. So for the time being, you just remember differentiating numerator and denominator separately, then applying the limits. Next, this is a problem on functions. Functions you studied in first year PUC also. Let f is a function from closed interval 2 to infinity. R be the function defined by f of x is equals to x square minus 4x plus 5. Then find the range of f. Range means output. Domain is input and range is output. So I will solve this problem. F of x. So f of x is equals to No, it is not option C. No, it is not option C. So f of x is equals to, so I need to convert this one as a perfect square, then it will be an easy problem. X minus 2 whole square. If I write x minus 2 whole square, then it will be x square minus 4x plus 4. Therefore, I need plus 1 also. Plus 1. So minimum value of this function is 2. If you give 2, then f of x, if you give f of 2, it will be 1. Next, if you increase this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then f of x will also increase. Clearly, you can see f of x will also increase. Therefore, the range will be 1 to infinity. 1 to infinity. Option A, not option B. It is option A, closed interval 1. Yes, option A is correct.